Yo, another day, another dollar with Jermaine, and right now I'm starting my morning off in the kitchen. No Starbucks for me this morning. I am over here whipping up some vegan pancakes. I just chopped up a few bananas. Well, not a few bananas. I just chopped up one banana, put it in here. This is gonna make about 4 or 5 pancakes. These are gonna be a lot of pancakes here. I can't wait to tear into these. I also added almond milk to that to make it taste really good. And yeah, this is how I'm starting off my morning again. Let me fill you guys in on my day. So Vanessa, as of yesterday, booked a flight for today at I think 1:30. She's going to Seattle. She's gonna fly back tomorrow night. So she's gonna be gone tomorrow and today. And I don't really know what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna head to the city and do maybe the lunch rush. Cross my fingers for some TaskRabbit gigs. TaskRabbit has been pretty dang slow this week. I'm really happy I got that job on Monday. I got another packing job on Monday. It's from the same client. I'm really stoked about that because if you work for the same client twice on TaskRabbit, the first time they take 30% commission, the second time they take 15% commission. So I'm gonna make a whole lot more. I'm gonna make like $32.70 an hour instead of like $27.50 or $27.80. I can't remember exactly. Yeah, time to eat. I'm so excited tomorrow about the subscriber meetup. Time to go to the city now. Today I'm rocking this black hat. I couldn't find my other beanie. Maybe Vanessa took it with her to Seattle or wherever she went to, Washington. Oh, yep, here we go. There's the train. Let's get ready to go. Just got to the city now and you guys already know what time it is. It is falafel time. Caviar is super slow right now. I'm crossing my fingers that I have a cell phone repair in Oakland because I would just take off. Just go to Oakland, do the cell phone repair, and just call it a night because there is like no action going on here. I've been online for about, let's see, I don't know, 30 minutes or so. No requests, nothing. Back at my house now. I can't believe I went all the way to the city just to eat a falafel and hang out in the mall to wait on a request with Caviar. Now I'm back here. I gotta pick up a few cell phone parts, meet this guy over in Oakland, go fix his phone, and I'm just gonna chill out here in Oakland and just call it a night because I don't know, I don't want to really go back to the city. It's not really that busy and the sun's still up now, but as soon as the sun goes down, it's going to get chillier, and it's probably already a lot chillier in the city now because I just left the city and it was already getting chilly. So I'm stoked. I'm back here and I am about to rush off. Just finished up with that cell phone repair and wow, it's dark outside now. I better cycle myself on. I got like a 20-minute ride to get to my house, and then from there I'm just going to chill out. Vanessa's not going to be around, and I don't know, I may just go to bed really early and wake up really early tomorrow to start the day. Maybe edit this vlog tomorrow morning. I'm on the tired side right now. That nap earlier today really screwed me up. So I'm gonna cycle home. Not really hungry. Probably just gonna lay down, crash. That nap just did me in. Back in my house now, about to crash. Gonna lay down for a couple hours and get back up. And I will continue with this vlog. Right now it's 2 in the morning. I've been on YouTube for the past like 2 hours learning a lot of stuff about myself actually. Somehow I got on these videos talking about introvert, extrovert. I'm really trying to figure out, am I introvert or extrovert? And I don't really have to figure it out. I already know I'm an introvert. Just learning the difference between introvert and extrovert is it's kind of mind-blowing. Like, I'm realizing that my girlfriend is completely an extrovert. Like, she is a type that would rather go out and socialize, and I'm the type that would rather Not that I don't want to go out and socialize. I would just rather just go out and socialize on a more low-key level, you know? Like, I'd rather go out to dinner, and she's the one that would rather go out to, like, a show. That's one difference between introvert and extrovert. Learning about all this stuff, because I feel like an old dog that just learned a new trick here. Now I'm just I don't know, learning more stuff about myself here. It's pretty awesome. You guys should check it out. In yesterday's video, I started to talk about RobinHood and how, you know, RobinHood is this awesome site where you can trade stocks online for free. I'm going to talk a little bit more about RobinHood now. Rule of thumb, the deck of cards I'm playing now is like every day I want to save money, right? Every day I want to save at least $5 or $10 or $20 or $50 or even $100. So how do I figure out like how much I'm gonna save? Well, I like to do it like this. Let's say I work one day and I make $100. Okay, $100 is not that much for me, but at the same time, I don't have a car to pay for, and I also don't have insurance and gas. I don't have any of that. I don't need to make as much money as I did when I had a car. So let's just say I made $100 today. Well, ideally, I would want to save 25% in taxes. Now, that's going to be different for every single person. If you have dependents, you're going to pay a lot less in taxes. If you own a house, you're going to pay a lot less in taxes. But me, I don't own a house. I don't have dependents. So I'm going to put aside 25%. So that leaves me with $75, right? So out of that $75, that's what I get to keep. Like, that's what I get to spend on bills. That's what I get to save out of. So ideally, I try to save like $25 out of that. So now I'm left with like $50 for today. But let's say, like, you know, it's one of those super busy days and I make $200 or I make $300. Let's use the example of $200 first. I still want to set aside the 25% to the IRS. So I'm going to set that aside, which will be $50, and then I'll have a total of $150 left to play with, or $150 left that I could spend like now, you know. Instead of spending all that now, what I would do is try to save $50 of that. The more money I make, the more I save. Well, ideally, these are the cards that you want to play. Okay, whenever you get a raise from a job, you should not want to go out and buy a new car just because you got a raise. You should always try to figure out a way to like save money and like just put a little bit back, because you never know when crap's gonna hit the fan and you're gonna need extra money. You never know when your car is gonna break down. You never know when you're gonna get hurt and you may be in the hospital and you can't work for a week. So you want to have a backup plan. So it really helps to save. And you could just save money and put it in a bank, which is a really good idea. The only problem I see with that is money in the bank just don't make any interest. In the 1970s, you could put money in the bank and every month the bank would pay you interest. That doesn't really happen anymore. And those days are probably going to come back, but those days are not here right now. So if you want to make money by saving, you really won't make money by saving. You really only make money by investing nowadays. And I'm not telling people to go out and invest every dollar that you have. You should never put all your eggs in one basket. You should definitely have different investments, and you should have a diversified investment portfolio. You know, you don't want to buy all stock. What if freaking stock is worth nothing and you didn't have any gold and gold's worth a lot higher? Or what if you just invested all your money in real estate and then now the real estate market's crapped out of luck, and what are you going to do then? So you want to have your eggs spread out. The time right now is 3:31 a.m. That party is raging right now. But you know, I don't think it would affect me from sleeping. I'm actually going to try to go to sleep, because if I don't go to sleep within the next hour, I might as well just go to Starbucks, because Starbucks opens at 4:30. So I think I'm going to get ready to call it a night. I have just been on YouTube too much. Right now I'm watching Freely the Banana Girl, and she's talking about how she lost 140,000 subscribers in a month or so. And there's definitely something fishy going on out there with the YouTube metrics or the YouTube data or something, because a lot of people have commented on her video talking about how they had to subscribe back to her. And funny that I read that, I had to subscribe back to her too. And I don't know, was that like a glitch in the system or whatever, but that has happened to other YouTubers too. It takes a second for me to notice that I am no longer subscribed to someone, because 1 week or 2 weeks will go by and I've noticed that, hey, I haven't received any notifications from such and such, such and such. And then I type in their name and I notice that, wow, they had videos coming out yesterday and today, and then I see the button that says subscribe and I'm thinking, well, I thought I was already subscribed.